It was fun. It was fun to do. This would obviously be the only time that we would ever do that or something similar to that. But I'm glad it all worked out the way it did.
What went well tonight, do you feel?
We worked on some things defensively that showed up. We talked about guarding their 2 shooters. We let them get away from us a couple times, and I didn't think we had to. Thanks. Then we talked about guard and penetration individually, and then we talked about how we have to help each other to guard penetration. This is getting to be a theme. This is ridiculous. Is this a trick? All right, here we
You gotta get him on the weights over there.
I do usually watch lifting. So we worked on those 3 things, and I really thought they showed up. And in order for us to do what we want to do, it's going to have to show up for 40 minutes. Sometimes it shows up for the beginning, and then I don't know if we get fatigued. I don't know what it is. But in the second half, it doesn't show up as much. Now, it also didn't not show up as much tonight as sometimes it does.
It seems like that first 10 minutes of the second half tends to be a problematic area.
Was it tonight? I mean,
not as much like you were saying.
We came out tonight.
Yeah.
First 10 minutes. I think we've had some better experiences there. I'm sure we'll have some bad ones again, but like there's nothing magical there.
Right.
But I do think our guys are understanding what our best basketball is and trying to get themselves there. You know, maybe for a while we didn't know who we were, and I think we're starting to understand who we are. And when you know who you are, then you know what you can, where you can be. And I think we're doing a better job of getting ourselves to that place as much as possible.
How much is Sean a part of that identity for you guys?
I mean, everybody. As I said from the beginning, it's equal opportunity. And tonight was Sean's opportunity. They're going to play small. The matchups he had, just it was an inside-out kind of game. Danny was in a funk. Raven got in foul trouble. Jacoby had about 8 points in tips and dunks and layups that he just couldn't come up with. So it's good that Sean was here.
Sean, just to talk about your game a little bit tonight. You really seemed like you were feeling it offensively. I think you were 8 for 9, something like that. 20 points for the first time this year. It was a nice game.
Oh yeah, offensively, I guess the shots were falling, but it was more on the defensive end, us helping each other. I mean, our coaches, like Coach Burke said, we've been stressing that the last few days, and we just want to come out as a team and prove that we can play defense, and we can help each other. And that was just a big issue for us. So I'm more proud that we got that done. We still getting big better.
Is this the game you look at and you love going in because you know there are going to be some smaller guys on you and you have a chance to get involved right away? Or
well, yeah. I mean, little guys.
Sometimes little guys are harder to post than big guys. To be honest. I mean, they can be the hardest posting. That team's really good with their hands, as you saw. They got Danny a few times.
And they get to your knees and you try to post, but.
And sometimes Sean's athleticism is a good matchup for some of the bigger guys, but he was good to me.
Julian, with Lamar didn't have his best game today. They needed somebody else besides Sean to score. It seemed like he stepped up, hit a couple. Didn't shoot all that much, but hit a couple of big shots.
Yeah. Well, whenever I feel like we're down or whatever, like we always need somebody to step up. And I guess tonight it was just my turn to step up. This other games has been Dave, it's been other people. Josh has stepped up. So I mean, tonight I guess it was just my night.
The last 10 minutes of the first half, you guys I think finished out on a 17-3 run. They only had 3 points the last 10 minutes in the first half. Did you think that was mostly you guys doing the types of things you were talking about defensively?
Well, they took their best player out for part of that, so I got to say it had something to do with it. But we couldn't control that. We got in foul trouble. We did what we were supposed to do.
Right.
I didn't think it wasn't one of those scenarios. Sometimes that happens. Guys we gave up open shots and they missed it. I didn't feel like that was what was happening. I thought we contested most of the shots. So I thought we were pretty good in this room.
Forced a lot of turnovers in the first half too.
Yeah, we did. Got a couple 5-second, 30 shot clock, 5-second count maybe.
It's you guys are 4-3 in the league, tied for third right now after the results tonight.
Two losses that by the skin of our teeth.
Yeah. I mean, Sean, could you just talk about what you guys have been able to accomplish with with some personnel in and out and injuries and that kind of thing? 4-3 and tied for third right now. A long way to go, but in pretty good shape.
Yeah, we definitely drew the short stick as far as the injuries, like Pierre and Gene in the early part, losing Christian with his foot also. But I feel like us as a team, we gutted it out and we put ourselves in a good position to make a run in the league because our league is no clear cut who's going to win it. I mean, anybody can beat any team on any given night. So we know if we come out and play, we can be right there when it's all said and done.
Do you feel the St. Francis game last Saturday was a real step forward for you guys? You had the tough one at Long Island the 2 days before, but then you came back and played a real nice game against St. Francis.
Definitely was. There'll hopefully be many more step forwards like that, but that was definitely, when I was come off that game, and I chose to practice really, really hard in between, and guys really responded. We talked about all year they've been resilient.
Well, I was just going to say, you've talked about the resiliency all year, but I mean, driving back from Blacksburg or whatever after a 65-point loss, did you see this coming on? I mean, three out of 5 since then.
I don't. You've heard me talking this way.
Yeah.
I don't look for, I didn't even know who we played this week. I didn't know if it was Sacred Heart or Quinnipiac first or whatever coming out of last weekend. I don't look at that. I just look at our guys and how we're going to get better.
But you weren't driving home that night wondering, wow, is this?
I was wondering if they were going to fire me when I got home. That's all I was wondering. My kids were going to speak to me. Oh, that was bad. But the beauty of basketball, unlike football, we get to get after it. We don't have to wait 7 days. So we're able to get right back after it.
I'm set, yeah.
Great.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.